It's a Monday, and we're here to do Monday things.
What were you talking about?
Talking about being here on a Monday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a little weird.
It is weird. I don't like it.
How do you like that?
I don't like it.
You already said you didn't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I asked you twice.
I pre-answered your question.
I'm just a little off. I don't know if they changed the kind of thing it is, but the drugs to put you under during your bum scope are both less hardcore than last time and more hardcore longer term.
Yeah, making you feel wobbly in the aftermath.
Yeah, when I got done, I just kind of went, I'm good. I was fast.
You're like, wow.
And I was like, but now I'm just kind of, and he told me, he says, don't do a lot this afternoon. Don't get on a show with your daughter and make a fool of yourself. Don't ride a bike anywhere. The good news is though, they found nothing of interest.
That's great.
Nothing
That's
but
exactly what you want.
Just a tunnel of glorious perfection.
Ugh.
Is what my colon is.
Into the anal tunnel.
Anyway.
I play Lethal Company on the weekends with my friends a lot, and there's a area in that game that's like tunnels, and I'll always be like, the journey into the anus. And I'm pretty sure all my friends are sick of me.
Yeah, they are, but you got. I think you got that from me because I do that with every video if there's a tunnel.
Probably.
Yeah, that's all right. It's your job to carry on the legacy.
Yep.
That is the Johnson.
To be annoying.
Yeah. But anyway, it was fine. Everything went fine. My my nurse, when I the prep nurse.
Yeah.
His name was like Terpla or something like that.
Okay.
Or Burpla.
Are you sure any of this happened? It feels like
I'm actually not sure.
It sounds like a dream.
What was his name? Not Tesla. It was like Teasdale or something.
Teasdale.
Anyway, whatever he was, that guy was really nice, except he kept asking. He's like, you got any family history? No. You got any of this and that? No. I thought I told you guys all that. Well, we just ask again. Then by the third time he's asking, I'm like, so he actually kind of looks at me curiously and says, well, so why are you, what are we doing here? And I said, it's the 10-year thing.
Yeah.
It's time for my thing.
You're 55? How old
are you? And my last one was at 45. So it's like, it's time. And he goes, oh, okay. So just preventative. I'm like, is no one coming in here for preventative? Is this all just reactionary? Like, I'm shitting blood.
That's weird.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm shitting blood. Put a tube in it. Please.
Get Dr. Smith.
That's weird.
Have him preemptively put the gasket in there.
Like, oh, maybe he thought you looked younger.
Who?
The nurse.
Teasdale?
Maybe Teasdale was like, this is a young man. Why is he getting this done?
I don't think I looked young. In fact, when the lights are brightest, I look the oldest because I'm pure white. All my flaws show up in my hair, even though like here, it looks like it has some darkness in this light because it still does retain some of its brownness. But if I put light directly on it,
shows right through.
It's like Gandalf the White just showed up.
Gandalf.
Anyway, fentanyl, dude.
That was out of
Not
nowhere.
fentanyl, propopol. Propitol. Whatever it is. That stuff's a magical elixir of man, and it worked exactly as it was meant to be.
I'm happy for you.
Yep. They wouldn't let mom record anything. Mm-hmm. So no, that guy on Twitter lied this time around.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure that guy still lied on Twitter.
So happy we got that.
Yeah. It was good that we got it when we did. Because back then, I guess, I don't know, they got some new policy. She told me, the lady, she goes,
some HIPAA.
Now it's okay if you do pictures, but no video. And mom goes, why? She goes, and I'm hearing this as I'm coming out.
Oh.
So take this.
So this might be complete.
I don't think complete crap, but it might be tweaked. She says, because our new HIPAA rules here require, because if it picks up audio from some other people, which I could imagine, because when I woke up, the guy next to me had just done the other direction, the endo deal, the mouth one.
That one freaks me out.
I know, I don't like it. And he was hacking and wheezing, and he would have been all over that video and probably not wanted to be. So
yeah,
I get it.
That's fair.
I get it. Plus, I just didn't say anything stupid this time.
Yeah, you were smart.
That's kind of normal.
Came out going E equals MC squared.
I was smart.
The
coefficient of the propanol. Anyway,
those are the smart things we can think of.
I mean, the fact that you don't remember the word coefficient and you went to Westlake High School says a lot.
What? But I don't think coefficient is the word you were looking for.
Yeah, it's in math. It's in like calculus. You'd use coefficient a lot. Did you not have calculus in high school?
What is a coefficient? Explain it to me.
Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. I just know what it is, or I know it's a word.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat knows. Anyway, so Mario Day, Plumbing Day, Scott's Bum Day.
Yeah.
And a plumber's over there doing stuff.
Yeah, there's
right
a plumber on the other side of the wall who can
probably
hear us right now.
Are you a little embarrassed? Are you worried?
No.
Do you not want to say things?
I don't care.
Well, I'm zooming
I'll say what I'll yell.
Don't yell. Only soft voices here.
Only soft voices.
Anyway, so that's why it's 3.
Yep. 3 plums.
Yeah.
3 plumbers.
This also hurts more, and it's not gas.
The
it's
day
like
of 3 plumbers.
somebody went with a hard object and rubbed it against the insides of myself.
That's kind of what happened. So.
Yeah, but last time I didn't feel this, or I don't remember. Maybe I did, and I just don't remember.
Maybe you're getting old.
It's 10 years.
Your guts are creaky.
My tender colon.
Your colon.
You know, I always wonder,
Colon.
if you're a doctor
Yeah.
of gastroenterology, that's what they are, and
Gastroenterologists. Yes.
Let's say those guys, Tolbert's going to hate this when he hears this.
Please call in and tell us how stupid we are.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. But do you think they ever, like if they're out in public, they're at a Burger King in New Jersey, okay? And somebody at that Burger King.
Why New Jersey?
I don't know.
Okay.
But this guy jumps up on a table,
drops
his pants, and shows everybody his butthole.
Okay.
Does the gastroenterologist over there, who probably shouldn't be at Burger King anyway, he knows that's bad.
Yeah, he knows.
But if he's there, do you think he sees that and just goes, meh? I've seen worse.
Yeah, he's seen.
I saw 20 of these today.
Yeah, he's seen it all.
Yeah. I think it's a weird job to have. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel that way about like gynecologists.
Oh, yeah.
Like as a woman, I'm sure most women can agree with this and other vagina having people. But going to the
vagina having people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to the gynecologist is weird because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm all exposed or whatever.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, you're like, this man or woman or whatever has seen everything.
Is it weird? Okay, so now let's talk about what this means because you're a bit of a feminist over there. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Why is it that I would much rather have female everybody at this place? I would rather have my intake nurse be a lady.
Yeah.
I would rather have the anesthetist, like last time, was a lady.
Yeah.
I would love to have that again. Instead, it was this guy that was like, he looked like a friend I had in high school. I didn't like it. And he was slow, obviously, because Butt Plug Jr. back there was already jamming.
Butt Plug Jr.
But then the doctor, I am way more trusting in the hands of capable women than I am capable men. Why?
That's because capable women are more capable.
Now that
statistically,
that doesn't. Show me your stats.
There are things that show that women in certain positions perform better in general and get paid less.
So why? Okay, I don't disagree. I'm not saying I wouldn't believe that that's true.
There is actual stats.
I do believe
that
it's true. Yeah, but where are those stats? Just so people, when they ask, I can point them.
Look them up.
Look them up. Great.
Do your own research.
Oh, jeez. But I don't know why that is. You know what it is? I just see. You know, I'm not as, don't go, it's because Scott's an ally. It might actually just be that I have this thing in my head where the women in my life are caretakers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My mom, like that.
Are you just saying you're a big baby boy? And
I'm saying I'm a bit of a wuss. And,
yeah.
But then it swings the other way where I think dudes are just too prone to, how do I put this? I didn't want to turn this into a big gender thing.
You also just have your own stereotypes and issues with that stuff.
Of course.
You apply bias.
Everybody does. Yeah. But I guess what I'm saying is I would feel if two equally trained human beings walked into a room and they're going to say, all right, one of these two is putting a pipe up your hooter.
Yeah.
Who do you want? One's a lady of any description and one's a man of any description.
Yeah.
I would choose the lady. Yeah. Why?
I don't know. You have biases.
What is that bias?
Bias.
I think it's because if something goes wrong, here's why I think I got it.
Okay,
if something goes wrong, the dude just kind of goes, all right, well, they can't sue us. And they walk away. Jazz hands. But the lady would have it. I think she'd have empathy for if something went wrong, half the tube got sucked up into my.
More likely, because obviously there's women who don't have empathy or are less inclined to empathy.
Of course there are. I don't want Marjorie Taylor Greene giving me a colonoscopy.
No, I think on average, though, women tend to have and show and practice empathy a lot more.
I think that's it. I think the empathetic potential of a lady bum poker versus a dude bum poker is just higher. What? Who said what? You're laughing at the chat.
Sorry, it's just because you were doing the jazz hands.
I don't know.
Said male jazz hands.
This stuff really hanging around. It makes me feel weird.
Yeah.
I need. Is Claire in the chat? Oh, good. She's in the chat just in case. She was my Vegas. I had a weird drug, so she helped me in Vegas.
You were her drug buddy.
And you know what?
She was.
That's
your drug
another
buddy.
example where I trusted her more than just some dude.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, women tend to do that just because we all have experiences and
I think you have a natural tendency toward it, though. I think you're nurturing by nature.
Yeah. But like if you were in trouble, I guess if as a woman, if I was in trouble and I was running around being like, I need to find someone to help me, I'm far more likely to try to find a woman to help me than a man.
Is it weird that we can have these kind of conversations but when you were growing up, it was about where are my pony pal pokies or whatever the hell they were called?
Pony pal pokies?
What were they called? Baby zoo creatures. What was it? You loved? You're all into
Littlest Pet
Littlest
Shops?
Pet Shop. It's like, where's my Littlest Pet Shop? But now, Carter, you better not lose them or else we can't go buy new. Like, those are the parental conversations.
Yeah.
Now it's all gender equality and female and nurture and this and that and the other and the butt plug. You know what I mean?
Not the butt plug.
I don't know. It's just interesting.
Goodness.
I guess you get older, you do whatever you do.
Yeah. Lives change.
Why is Rainbow Bright leaving us? Was she going?
She says she's going home.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you've worked a hard day, Rainbow. Desiree, get home. Get some takeout.
Take out.
I shouldn't be talking. I have zero good ideas right now. All right, Carter.
Yes.
Happy Mario Day.
Okay.
It's March 10th, so it's MAR10.
Yeah.
Mario. I like this one as opposed to May the 4th be with you. I hate that one.
Why?
Because if you think about how it's said, it sounds like you have a major lisp.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to say May the Force be with you, May the Force be with you, it sounds horrible. I hate it. I've always hated it. I don't like it.
Go off, yeah.
But I like Mario Day because it's just a fun combo of MAR10.
Yeah, Claire makes a good point. In other countries, it's 10 Mar.
Oh, yeah, but that's not fun.
It's Eomar.
Eomar?
Eomar.
Oh, Eomar.
Yeah.
Eo's the god of something.
Eo?
Yeah, Eo's or Io, whatever it is. It's a Greek god of something.
It's god of something.
Anyway, here's why it's great. It's the 10th of March. It's Mario Day. He's a plumber.
'Tis Mario.
Did we already say this?
Yes.
Pre-show.
Maybe.
Anyway.
It's a plumber's day for this household.
I got plumbed. It's plumber day.
There's a plumber
in there.
right there.
And
right
you know what
outside
else? Because we haven't said what that was. We had some flooding. We know what it is. It just has to do it every 7 years or something.
Yeah.
The other thing that is interesting, I didn't know this. Did you know that it is International Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month?
Really?
The day I get my thing.
Wow.
I know.
Perfect timing.
Yep. I came out with a clean slate.
I love that for you.
Clean.
Clean is a strong word.
I mean, by this morning, you could have yelled into my face and it would have come out the back end of me. Hello. Hello. Anyway, enough of that. Carter saw Mickey 17.
I did see Mickey 17. It's great.
And I'm mad at you.
It's so up your alley.
I know. I want to see it. Brian saw it too. I'm pissed at everybody who's seen it with me.
You got to go see it. Just get a ticket.
Did you okay, so you already like the Bong Joon-ho.
Yes.
Bong Joon. What is it?
Bong Joon-ho.
Bong Joon-ho movies. Yes. I do too. I love Snowpiercer, Uja.
Snowpiercer is great.
The Host.
I haven't seen Parasite, which is him,
you should
right?
watch Parasite.
I think that's him.
That's the one he won. Yeah, he won Best Director for.
I was pretty sure.
Best Picture, Best Director.
I wasn't 100%, but I was pretty sure.
Yeah. He's awesome.
No, I love him. I like how weird everything is in his movies.
Yeah.
And we talked about this the other day. I don't think we talked about it on the show, but we were just talking about it. You know that casual weirdness where it's weird, but everyone's just kind of like, yep.
Just kind of live in the weird.
It's part of the life.
Yeah.
You know, that movie does it really well and it's really fun.
Oh, because I was telling you that the substance is that, but in a gory way.
Yeah, you were telling me.
But it's so... It's just, there's no way people
I don't want to watch this substance.
I kind of think you should.
My friends watched it and they were like, I wish I hadn't. It has scarred me for life. I'll never not think about it.
It's gross, but it's so... The message would resonate with you, but it's a lot to get there. It's a lot to observe to get there.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. But Mickey 17 is really fun. It's weird. It does what sci-fi is supposed to do, which is make you ask questions about
societal
humanity and the universe.
Yeah.
Everyone does an amazing job. Freaking Robert Pattinson's accent he does the whole time. All his acting is great, but his accent, I like want to listen to him read everything.
Didn't
all the
you
time.
tell me you based it on Ren or Stimpy or something?
No,
Didn't you tell me that?
I haven't heard any of that.
There was something about how, or maybe it was Brian, something about how he
sounds like Stimpy,
loves Stimpy's voice.
kind of.
Yeah.
So I could see that.
And tried to do something like that.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Because he's got, it's like almost like a New York-y, Brooklyn-y
yeah.
kind of like, but it's like really high. He's like, he talks like this, and it's all this stuff is going on. Like, it's like that. And it's really good. He's such a weird little guy.
You sound like doing one of your voices for you and
For our
Alicia's stream. Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Objection.
He's hilarious. It's really funny. It made me cry. There's there's a character that they have to use a voice translator for.
Yeah.
And the voice translator voice is so cool. Like
Really?
All their stuff was just it was so cool sci-fi weirdness.
I'm excited. I'm pissed I didn't get to see it.
Everyone does an amazing job. Great acting. Freaking Mark Ruffalo. Ugh.
Ruffalo's great.
You're going to lose your mind at his character.
Ruffalo and she has a dude's name. And I love her. But I can't
it's not Jamie. But it's like that.
Chat's going to say it before I think of it. Hold on.
What is her name? She's wild in that movie.
She's always
Tony? No.
Toni Collette.
Yes, Toni Collette.
She is one of the best actors of her generation. She's so good.
Terrifying.
Is she?
In a way that you're not gonna. It's crazy.
Are they both? They're kind of co-bad guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a spoiler to say.
So
the trailer makes it seem that way. So.
But it was so good and so weird.
I mean, this is the most excited for a film I am in this year.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else coming
Honestly,
out there.
though,
I'm losing my mind over.
I saw a ton of, because we were in the theater, I saw a bunch of previews. I'm actually excited for like 90% of them. The A24 unicorn one.
Oh, yeah, that
unicorn
looks cool.
Looks awesome. I think it's called Sinners with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
That looks
good.
Cool.
That's another, what's his name? Kugler movie. He made the first two Creeds and Wakanda, the two Wakanda movies. Yeah, Kugler's awesome.
Wakanda movies.
What are they called? Black Panther.
Black
Jeez.
Panthers. No, that one looks really fun. But there was a bunch of previews that I was like, ooh, this looks interesting.
I desire it.
I feel like we're getting into a really good zone of movies right now.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
We're in an A24 took Best Picture.
I love A24. They're
A24
weird.
movie. I've yet to be disappointed by an A24 movie.
Wait, who
that
won?
includes horror movies. Anora?
Anola?
It's a super indie thing
I don't
from
think I've seen
A24.
it.
Yeah. That's my point.
I
though.
like
It's like
A24.
small, and they don't make garbage movies.
No, I like how A24 is both small but gets big names and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, they're just good.
You should watch. What's that horror movie I saw they did?
They mostly do horror stuff.
Not Let Me In. The one with the hand. The hand with all the writing on it.
I don't know.
Ah, shit.
This is not
Oh,
a good
sorry.
day
You know
for
what? Free Rangers is right. Nora is Neon, not A24.
No, I haven't seen it.
But Jim in the chat says won't be saying A24 is a genre, but it's becoming a genre. Yeah, it kind of feels like
bit.
it.
It's not even a genre. It's just like the popular yet indie space.
Talk to me
films.
is what that movie was called. Sorry. Sorry.
It's so loud.
Zoe says I'm sitting. Am I sitting okay? I'm sitting a little weird because my guts hurt from being probed. It's just a little bit of soreness over here. Just like a little bit of the old. It's like he slipped and went, oh, well, he'll never notice. That's how it feels.
They'll never know.
Right
Maybe you
there.
fell off the table.
I mean, how would I know?
You wouldn't know.
Can you imagine me flopping around? And here's the worst part.
There's a part in Mickey 17 that reminded me of.
I had a t-shirt. I had a t-shirt on underneath the gown thing and dark socks on. How stupid would I look flopping around on the ground with a tube hanging out of my hooter?
Bought out. No, dude. Oh, I was going to say one last thing about Mickey 17.
Do it.
All of the characters, and I mean every single one, is endearing in a certain way.
Explain.
Like, even the villains, you're like, there's something about that's just so well done that you're just like, whoa. And like, there's a character who's kind of a douchebag the whole time.
Yeah.
But even then, you're still like kind of rooting for him in a weird way. There's a very much a humanity element to this thing.
Who's the douchebag? Is it Stephen Yeun's character?
Yeah.
I love him.
He's really good.
I have zero doubt that I'm going to love this movie. I just need to see
good.
it. Who is that?
That's Mom.
Mom?
What are you doing?
Did you need something?
No, I'm good.
Is the plumber man still here?
Yes, he is.
Awesome. He seems very nice.
Okay.
That was Kim. Little.
What was she doing?
I don't know.
She just opened the door and then closed it again.
I think she forgot what we were doing.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
I have to lay down after this, I think.
I think you do. I think you should lay down right now.
I'm kind of shaky even though I ate. I smarfed.
You've been low blood sugar for a day and a half.
Yeah, 2 days of just like, oh, that was bad. I hate that. You know what? 10 years, that's great. I'm glad I don't have to do it sooner.
Yeah, every 10 years, fine.
Mom has to do every 5.
Yep.
And I feel
she got history.
Bad for her. Quick recommendation. Do the pills. Don't do the drink. Do the pills.
Do the pills.
I did the pills.
Some solid advice.
So much solid is a fun word to use in this context. All right. Let's get on with it. Half of a $5 bill is now inside of your dog.
No, this is a lie.
You told me to.
No.
That's what it was. The deal.
No, that we talked about this on the show when she ate a $5 bill.
But what?
And then Mom brought it up. She was like, "Did you know that Carter's dog ate a $5 bill?" And
so this is not even. I thought it was something you want to remember for today.
No, this happened forever ago.
Oh. Do you think it's still inside there though?
No, she didn't eat it. She just tore it up. I have it in a bag. This whole story's gone.
Oh, we did talk about it because we said you could take it to the bank and they would still honor it as legal tender because half a 5 is still a 5.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
To be fair, you were starving yesterday and a little out of it.
I was so hungry. And you guys were all at the house. Kim decides to get Noodles and Company.
It's because she didn't. Okay, this is actually very considerate of her. She didn't want to be cooking and have the house smell really good. So you weren't
dying.
That
the excuse?
That was the reason.
I see. I don't know if I buy that. But Nick and the baby and B were here, and Carter was here, and Alicia was here, and who else? Mom and me.
Nick and B.
They were doing laundry.
Yeah.
And the baby was here and stuff. And I was feeling really cute. Just slow and lame because I hadn't eaten. I'd had nothing but, I had some Jell-O.
I felt bad because Nick and B were here and they were doing their laundry and hanging out with you guys. And I went downstairs and I played, I started editing and then I played video games because I had the worst headache and I was so grumpy.
All while they were here?
While they were here, yeah. And I was like, I don't really want to hang out.
The rudeness.
And I felt really bad, but also not bad enough to actually be upstairs.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, we didn't do anything really fun. We just sat there. But I was grumpy and had like some bone broth.
I just remembered something.
Bone broth.
Continue.
Water. That's what I lived on.
Yeah, it was sad.
So I was really grumpy, and all of a sudden,
and
all
Jell-O?
these,
Jell-O.
Oh yeah, the Jell-O was all right. I snarfed it down like I was a freak. You guys should have seen me. It's the best I could do. It's all I could have. And then occasionally you can like sip on like a Mountain Dew or something so that you're not feeling.
As long as it's clear, right?
Yeah, it just has to be clear.
Yeah,
can't be like red or Coke or whatever. So
red or Coke.
Red or Coke.
Those are the colors.
Colored.
Red, clear, and Coke are the 3 colors.
Red, clear, and Coke. Anyway, so the point. What was the point? What was my whole deal?
You were grumpy.
Oh, it's grouchy, but what was my point? Oh, you were telling me the story about the dog, and I thought this was new. It's not new.
Mom brought it up.
Never mind.
And I told you, I was like, we already talked about this.
But you said there was a story. Oh, you know why? It's because you kept saying on the show. And I thought you meant. I said
we talked about it on the show.
And I thought you meant, save it for the show.
You were out of it. I
shouldn't be allowed to do any of this.
I was going to say, though, I just remembered something that I forgot to put in the show notes. I got a massage on, was it Friday?
Was it from a hunky man?
I think it was Friday.
That's another situation where I'd rather have a lady than a dude.
No, it was...
and not because of any kind of creepy stuff. I just prefer ladies.
I woke up and my neck wouldn't turn fully.
Uh-oh.
It was like really... I had like the worst tightness. I've been a little stressed.
Before you went or after you went?
Before.
Okay.
I like woke up and couldn't move. So I went then to the masseuse. Mom was nice enough to buy me a masseuse session because
that's why my credit card got charged. Oh, I see.
As if you pay attention to that.
I do.
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
bleed me dry.
I got massaged by. There's a place in Riverton.
Dude or lady?
Lady. Place in Riverton. It's all
Asian lady or
they're
Caucasian?
All from China.
They're Chinese ladies.
They're all Chinese.
Okay.
And they're all very sweet and lovely.
In the back of a restaurant?
No.
Okay.
It was the best massage though, because every time I've gotten a massage, someone will be like, "Oh, like how much pressure?" And I'll be like, "Oh, like tons of pressure," because I'm freaking built like a rhinoceros. I swear.
A rhinoceros.
Like I need pressure. I need you to just work those knots out. And most of the time, either they're not strong enough or they're too scared to do it because they're always like, and then it feels like nothing, and then I go home and I'm sad. This lady, she got on top of the table and was like, elbow in my spine. It was awesome. I loved it.
Young lady, old lady?
Middle-aged, probably
ripped,
40s.
muscly, like she's
Didn't
doing
look
this
like
all the
it.
time. Really?
No, she destroyed my back and it was awesome. It felt so good. But
That sounds great.
It was
dude.
so funny because she was like, "Oh, you're so strong," and I was like, "Oh," and she's like, "Because usually when I do this pressure, like grown men, I have to tell them to breathe because they stop breathing because it hurts so bad." She's like, "You're doing great." Like
Another difference between at least you and other people, or all men and women.
possibly tattoo artists say women sit better, so
Really?
yeah, like for longer and with less movement and pain and stuff.
You know why? Because y'all push babies through there.
Not just that, a lot of us have monthly horrible pain.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just awful.
You're just
and we
more-
just have to deal with it.
You're more attuned with just
Anyway,
dealing with the pain.
This
Yeah.
lady, she's working out the knots in my back, and she goes, "Oh, you have very tight shoulders and back, or like upper back." And I was
you're
like, "Oh
why-
yeah,
why,
it's
thank
really
you.
tight."
Oh, wasn't that kind
all
of
this
thing?
stuff.
Yeah.
And she goes, "I am sorry for your body." I was like, "Oh, like no worries." I don't know what to say, so I said no worries, and she goes, "I'm worried."
Really?
Yes, it's so. How bad does your back have to be for the
She
masseuse
said, "I'm
to go?
sorry for your body."
Yeah, like she was saying, like, "I'm sorry, like I feel bad that you have such big knots. Like your back was. How bad does your back have to be for the masseuse to go? Ooh, I'm worried about you."
Well, I feel like culturally, they'd probably be more willing to say something than
Yeah,
some nervous little white lady.
it was great though. I'm still a little bruised from
Right?
it.
Yeah.
Like
a good
right
massage should leave a little bruise.
between my shoulder blades is where I get my worst knots, and it's still a little tender, but it was awesome
I'm jealous.
and I loved it. But yeah, it was funny.
I want
She was
one
like, "I'm
right
so
now.
sorry."
I want I want one right now.
Okay,
I really don't feel myself. I can feel myself. But,
can you feel yourself?
hey, so all right, so you're okay though,
Yeah.
and that was the story you told me that you were going to save for the show, or was there never that?
No.
Was there never a story you were saving? Because I thought it was the dog $50 bill thing.
No.
It's not that. So there was never any of that.
You've been out of it. It's okay. I don't blame you. It's fine.
Jim Johns in the chat says, "You got the people's elbow." I love that.
That does mean?
Because it's like
Like
communist China.
I was
It's the people's strength.
I thought that was a wrestling thing.
Oh, it is too. I
Isn't
guess.
it? Am I crazy?
Who's the one that does whose finishing move is the people's elbow?
That's someone, right?
Yeah. That's not The Rock, I don't think. I do need a nap, Luke. I'm going to take one.
Yeah, you really do. Breathe.
It's the Pope.
The Pope.
It's the Pope.
It's the Pope.
It's the Pope. That's the answer. It's the propanol, whatever it is.
I feel like you're getting worse.
Is it The Rock? Okay, Rainbow Bright says it's The Rock.
Yeah, I knew that was a something.
I thought she left, but I'm glad she didn't because she got to say that before she left.
She may have left and then come back.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, but it's in wrestling. I thought it was a reference to like communist China, like the people's elbow. Is that racist for me to have said that?
I don't know.
Oh man, ask the lady next time you get the people's elbow.
All right.
Brian from South Africa wrote in.
Okay.
I wonder what he thinks. I wonder what if you have to. If you ask a South African what they think of Elon Musk and his current
Yeah, I'd be
shenanigans, what
curious.
would they say? Do you think?
They'd say he's a wiener.
Would they?
I don't know.
Maybe they love
That's
it.
what I'd say.
I have no idea what to think about that, but I'd like to know. If any of you are listening and you're from South Africa, including Brian here, let me know. So Brian from South Africa says, "Hey guys, I'm watching all the way from South Africa in Durban. Durban. Apparently that's a thing. Love the show. Can't wait to visit the U.S. someday." Well, that'd be great. We'd love to see you.
Yeah, that's cool. I want to go to South Africa. That sounds fun.
It's pretty cool. I had a friend who spent a couple years there and loved it and would go there again if he could. Nice people.
Yeah, it seems lovely. I don't know.
Seems all right. You guys produced a real butthole of a world's richest man, but other than that,
they produced him.
well, you know what I mean. Your parents, or his parents,
Your parents
Your parents.
specifically.
which means me and Kim somehow are in
Yeah.
charge. Somehow we did it. Anyway, thanks
It
for
was
that.
you,
Norbert asks,
Norbert.
I don't know if he asks. Hey, Scott. Oh, he does. He asks. I'm out of it, dude.
You're so out of
I'm
it.
sorry, everyone. I wanted to get a show done today. I could have chilled.
You could have chilled.
I probably should have, but I'm just whatever.
Could
We'll
have,
get
should
through
have.
it.
It's fine.
I mean, look how I'm sitting. I'm super chill.
Yeah, relax.
Got my little thing in my lap. Everything's good. I'm good.
All right. I believe you.
I just logged into my Steam account for the first time since I was banned in Counter-Strike 6,753 days ago, says Norbert.
Oh,
Oof. What are your favorite games? I'm looking for an indie recommendations, mostly, or whatever you think is fun. I'll leave the AAA titles for my console. Love the show. Norbert from Transylvania, home of no actual vampires, he says.
Home of Le Vampire.
Because I always say American vampires live in Pennsylvania.
Moved to Pennsylvania because it sounded like Transylvania.
Are we going to try to catch up on this thing?
Arizona.
We could do it tonight.
On what?
We could watch an episode tonight or two.
Oh, yeah.
Me, you, and...
Are you sure you're going to be up for it?
By then, oh, yeah.
Okay.
I just need, like...
Yeah, we could try to watch it.
Everything tastes weird. Like, this water doesn't taste good. It's like... I taste just...
Good radio.
It just tastes like... I don't know I don't know how to explain it. It's like looking at a
like
wall.
medicine.
I don't know, it's weird.
Anyway.
We're watching What We Do in the Shadows,
yes.
Luke. The show, which we were up to season 5 or 4. We're now catching
We're in 5.
And then we'll watch 6, which is the last of it. And then Carter will cry and then we'll be done.
Yeah.
That's not a Diet Coke. This is a zero sugar Dr. Pepper cherry. This is water.
You're getting a little slurry.
This is a little
It's not
slurry.
a Diet Coke. This is Dr. Pepper.
It's not that bad.
What was I going to say?
Thanks, Captain Smooth. I don't know what you're going to say. I was going to... Oh, no. We were talking about this dude.
Oh, games.
Do you have any personal favorites at the moment? I do, but I want to hear yours.
I've been into simulators for like 6 months.
Explain yourself.
I've been playing a game called...
Oh, Chorecore games.
Yeah, like Chorecore.
Yeah.
the
Supermarket
past couple
Simulator?
days-
Is that the one?
I was, but I haven't been on that one.
Yeah.
The past couple days, it's been crime scene cleanup.
Oh, I have that. That's why
yeah,
you're playing it.
That's why I'm playing it, because it's in your library.
In my library, yeah.
That
game's
good.
great.
It's really fun.
Yeah. I like the obvious. So that thing's devved by Dutch developers.
Yeah.
And you can just tell.
Yeah.
Because the voiceovers are
Well, even
real
all the
cheesy
names
and-
are like either
Yeah.
super American or clearly
Yeah.
like Dutch.
It's like, here is Chad and Ingerdorfen.
yeah.
It's like,
and they're
okay, wait a minute.
best beds.
It's really good. Is it on Game Pass,
The voice
Claire? I don't know.
acting's
It might be.
awful, but it's really fun.
I don't know if it's on Game Pass. It's a fantastic game, though. Really, really fun. And I like how it's basically another one of these Chorecore games, except
a cleanup
it wraps
game.
itself in this like hideous
Yeah.
concept.
And there's this story
fun.
going on. It's really fun.
Yeah, the hot tub was gross, though. I didn't like that scene. You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah. There's a few. There's a few.
It's gross. Whoops, why did that happen? Sorry, everybody. There's Carter.
I'm trying to think of what else. What other games? I haven't been bad at playing games.
Yeah, what's your deal? Why are you so bad
I've
at
been
games?
making things.
That's true.
Not
Carter's been
playing
busy.
Things.
I'll be honest. Since my mom got hurt, I've had very little game time. And
That's
it bums
true.
me out. I haven't been able to raid my raid team.
Yeah.
There's been too much stuff going
There's
on.
so much stuff going on.
It's annoying to me.
Yeah.
Oh, do you hear that?
That didn't sound good. I don't know if the chat could hear that, but that was gurgly.
Oh, very gurgly.
Gurgle bubbles.
I've been playing a game. I guess you could call it indie. They've made 3 of them now, so I don't know at what point you stop calling them indie. But I've been playing a lot of 2 Point Museum from the 2 Point people who made 2 Point Hospital and 2 Point Campus. It's like a college one.
Yeah.
It's basically a tycoon game where, in this one anyway, you're like go on expeditions, like kind of Indiana Jones style, and find old fossils and half a dinosaur or whatever. Bring it back to your museum, and then you put it on display, and then people come visit, and you get money for that. And it's like it's like any of those park management type things.
Yeah.
Really into that one right now. And the other one would be.
Do you want a game? It's not it's not fully indie. Do you know Her Entertainment or whatever? Her Interactive.
I don't know what that is.
HER. They make the Nancy Drew games. And so I've been playing Nancy Drew games.
I hear those are good though.
They're really good. They're really fun.
Yeah, decent deduction games.
Yeah. Fields of Mystria is really good. It's a why can't my brain? It is a Stardew like.
Oh, Stardew. Yeah.
That one's really fun. That they have a major update that came out today. So I'll be playing that. Hopefully, maybe.
The dude what made
The dude what made
Stanley Parable. His new game's out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that looks so fun.
Yeah, I forgot the name, but it's like it looks like a cozy tea shop farmer thing.
Yeah.
But there's also some quasi
Because of course there is.
because that's what he does.
Because he's a weirdo.
I found out the other day that I hope I read this right, and I'm not just talking through the perpepinol. But the original idea for Severance came from Stanley Parable.
Really?
That's where they got inspired.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Wouldn't surprise me either, but it also seems like a little too easy for some gamer just to say that and then have it spread like a rumor.
I need to watch Severance because one of my friends is having a Severance themed birthday party this weekend.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need to watch it.
You need to watch it. It's fantastic.
I know. I've heard nothing but good things.
I'm caught up. Oh no, I'm one episode. I haven't seen Fridays yet, but I will. I know there's only a couple left of season 2. Yeah. Season 1's amazing. Everything about that show is amazing. You need to watch it.
I know.
I also been playing. Where'd it go?
Let me look at my Steam.
I beat a game called A Game About Digging a Hole.
Oh, did you?
I got to the bottom of the hole. There were giant rats in there.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but that was a trip. And then that was only $5, so it was worth the 3 hours or however long I played it. But then the other one is, where is it here? I have been playing, where's my list?
Library. I've been playing Lethal Company a lot with my friends.
Oh, Zfon. Sorry, Lethal Company is very good.
It's very fun.
That's an indie.
It's a silly. Yes, it is an indie.
But that's a multiplayer indie. If you're looking for like, okay, so
Cult of the Lamb. It's not really indie, but it's great. It's kind of indie. It's like AA.
When I say Zfon, I refer to a game that is, I'll put it up a little bit for the chat to see it. It is Civilization without all the boring parts. It goes right to the military stuff. And so this game is all about like, all right, you do need to have resources. You need to build these plants to gather gas or have farms or whatever, but it's all in effort to build up your war machine in this post-apocalyptic war game. And I loved it.
Yeah.
It's turn-based. If you're used to playing, like if you played a bunch of Civ, you'll just immediately know what's going on here. You'll get it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
We need to play Split Fiction.
Yeah, I have it now.
Yeah, we need to play it.
Yeah, we're going to be playing that. I wouldn't call that indie now. Those guys are too big.
No, they're very big. But
we
need to stream it.
Well, we're going to. We promised
Someone in the
we
chat
would.
mentioned it and it just reminded me.
I think we promised we would.
Tiny Glade's really fun. It's a sandbox. You build like little castles and buildings and stuff. It's not...
Oh, yeah, I like Tiny Glade.
It's definitely like a shorter term game because it's like there's no tasks or anything. It's just a sandbox. You just make stuff and you go, oh, that's nice. And then you make the next thing and that's it.
Well, I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Sounds fun.
My list is here, chat. You can see my list. I have
Master's Pupil is really
games.
cool. Master's Pupil is a game that the guy, he hand painted everything that's in it.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah. It's really lovely, little platformer.
I've been playing a lot of Dirt Rally for some reason.
I love Dirt Rally.
You know why?
Why?
Well, I'll tell you why I like it.
Okay.
And then you tell me why you do.
Yeah.
To me, rally games are the best racing games for this reason. You're not playing against other racers. You are, but you aren't. They race separately from you anyway, in true rally anyway. Yeah. They're not there. You're beating their time.
It's about a time, yeah.
But the time isn't even who you're fighting.
Yeah.
You're fighting the road. It is the only kind of Souls-like I like. The road is the boss.
Yeah.
And you have to fight the boss.
You don't like Souls-likes?
I hate them.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stand them. I don't like punishing games that don't respect my time.
I'm bad at them, so I don't tend to play them. But
I suppose if I was really good at them, there would take, for me to get like great at them, it requires a game to come out and not be like previous ones to the point that it's too easy for people. They are inherently meant to be.
No, they're meant to
kind of impenetrable at first, and then you get your head around them, and then you conquer them. I don't have time for that anymore.
No, I agree.
Not like I used to.
Yeah,
so
it takes a lot of time.
But racing a car on a long track in the middle of Finland and having to navigate mud and weird turns and cliffs and all this stuff and make it to the end and not wreck my car, that's, for whatever reason, scrubs my cheese.
All right. Don't say that again ever.
I don't know what it means.
I beg of you.
I have no idea.
Are you going to remember this podcast?
Might could.
This episode? Are you gonna?
I probably
would. Are you sure?
Sort of. You think I forgot about the $5 thing?
Yeah, goodness gracious.
Next week I'll go, so did you see Mickey 17? You'll go, this was last week, Dad.
Oh, Dad.
Leslie wrote in for the Monday show. You know,
right.
Leslie, Logan's mom. I'm going to send you something. I can put it in your thing before everybody else sees it.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, this is what she said. She says, for the Monday show, I took this pic this morning of Logan dressed as Thor for Read Across America Week, which is awesome, by the way. Great cause.
Yeah.
Look at him, man. He's all Thored up.
All Thored up. My high school, one of my high school mascots was Thor.
The one from the school that wasn't the brightest.
That you always pretend wasn't the brightest. So we had kids. We would all like, that was the big thing, is to dress up as Thor for like any of our spirit weeks and stuff.
How come? It seems like too many people would be into that, and they would be annoying. It's like so many Thors. Is that
I don't know. It's fun.
all right?
Silly. It's high school.
okay?
It's not that deep.
And your brother-in-law, uncle made the big Thor hammer
Yes.
going out front.
Yes,
Remember
he
that?
did.
And he didn't quite
It got
secure it.
stolen
and it
like 5 times.
Yeah, it got stolen 5 times, and he kept having to go back and figure out a better way to secure it. I think finally it stayed,
They now have like security on it or something.
but it's there still.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, Tay was everyone thought Tay was awesome because she worked that
Yeah.
out.
It was her senior project.
Yep.
I wasn't there as a senior.
Nope. Where were you? You were
Was it the one that's now that I graduated from that I hated?
Harriman High.
I had no friends.
But look at all, that is such crap.
I had no friends in high school.
Yeah, but all these people from that high school are now your best friends.
Two people.
Who? Alicia and
Marissa.
Marissa.
And the only reason I'm friends with Marissa is because Alicia is an extrovert and she collects introverts. That's what she does.
That's so great.
The only reason I have friends at all is because Alicia went, "You are coming with me. We're going to go hang out with people."
I love the idea that she collects
She
introverts.
does.
Extroverts that collect introverts, man.
It's a thing. Anyone who's an introvert who has extrovert friends knows you don't choose it. You get plucked.
Yeah, I get it. And you're a plucky, right? She's the plucker. You're the plucky.
I guess.
She plucked you, right?
Sure.
I don't know. What do I know? I don't know things.
You know nothing. Get the picture off my screen. But
Oh,
that's
you
really
don't want
cute.
that anymore?
Yeah, it's in front of the chat.
That's a shame. Okay, there we go. Zarek wrote in, ahoy, Scott and Carter. I'm
Ahoy,
trying to
ahoy.
reconnect with my inner child and get back into drawing. My question
Yay.
is, how did each of you find your unique art styles, in particular with people and characters? You two have distinct differences in the way you portray people in your art. For example, Carter draws lovely ladies, and I draw ugly ladies.
But I draw pretty men, and you can draw ugly,
And I draw
gross men.
gross men.
I have a hard time drawing ugly, gross men.
This will actually
Ugly gross people.
We'll come back to this because I think it has something to do with what our influences were at the time of our growing up, like our formative high school years.
There's definitely something there.
Yeah. Anyway, what is the process of experimenting on types of designs that you'd liked or didn't like, or did it just come from refining your earliest instincts from when you began drawing in the first place? Perhaps a mix of both. Hopefully this question makes sense. I've been trying to revive my Captain Underpants inspired comic series I made in grade school, The Adventures of Plunger Boy. You should come to my house. And would love your guys' artist insight as I'm considering tweaking my own character designs from when I was 9 to 11 years old. Much love, Zarek, Ohio ass warlock.
That's awesome.
Yeah, plays on our guild.
I love that idea of going back and finding like your old stuff and redrawing it.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
I did that once for something. What did I do? I think I did that for the 2015 Extra Life book. I redid an old comic.
Oh, yeah,
And then it
that
had
makes
Scott
sense.
Kurtz do one and
Yeah, I remember
John
that.
Kovalik did one, yeah. Well, anyway, here's the deal. I don't think it's this nobody I don't want to speak for Carter, but I did not sit around in the formative art years and go, how do I refine this or work on, you know
Yeah,
what
how
I
do I
mean?
find my style?
I wasn't thinking that way.
No.
I basically was just like throwing it down. And your influences come out just because they're there. You don't really even think about it.
Yeah.
So for me, a lot of Mad Magazine, a lot of Heavy Metal Magazine, a lot of comic books, a lot of comics, just like in the newspaper comics. Those were my things. So people like Mort Drucker and Jack Davis, to some extent, Charles Schultz and other names I can't think of right now. But these kinds of these kinds of stuff I was exposed to definitely influenced my art even today.
Oh,
I look
for
at
sure.
it today and I go, oh my gosh, I may as well send that to Mad and see if they'll use it for one of their things, right?
Yeah.
In Carter's case, she grows up in the golden era, I would say,
animation.
of animation on TV. And lots of it. Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, like
90s, early 2000s, like
stuff's on fire.
so much.
And you can see it
Yeah.
in her work.
Definitely.
And I think that's a huge part of why you're really good at stuff that needs to be cute at a glance. Like the second someone looks at it, they go, oh,
It's very shapy.
I need that version of Link or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because she's
It's
got this
something-
knack for that stuff.
It's
And I
actually
think it
something
comes
I've
from
had to
that.
get away from.
Really? Pull away from?
For getting more into like game art and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen that in your, like when you're doing more serious stuff, I can see you trying to avoid.
Yeah.
But then you can see me do this where I try to go the other way. It's like I'll draw some gnarly, super detailed, I don't know, elephant face, whatever. And then I'll go, this next thing needs to just be simple shapes, silhouettes, like less going on.
Speaking of, this is a plug. I don't have one down here. But the Patreon sticker for this month for the Monday Show, which you can join at patreon.com/The Monday Show.
The Monday Show. Yes. No.
Maybe.
Just Monday. No.
Patreon.com.
The Monday Show.
/The Monday Show.
You were right the first time.
You can join and get some free stickers.
No one should ask me anything. Really.
My sticker this month is really simplified, but the stuff I've been working on lately has been a lot more complicated. And it was like, it kind of felt good to get back into like a very simple, shapy art. Anyway,
it was like a vacation from what you've been having to do.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I think influences are huge, but also the more you draw, the more you start to just pick up different patterns and things that make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'll draw a head shape once and go, ooh, I like how that feels.
Yeah.
And then you'll start to do that more and it kind of refines itself.
The feeling, that's really key. What feels right is the thing to follow.
Yes.
And I don't mean like, because it may not even 10 years from now, you'll look at the thing that felt right and you go, ugh. But that thing that felt right was on track to change and evolve and improve.
And it led into what
Let's say the way you do hands, for example, from a certain angle. Hands are hard, right?
Hands are really hard.
You nail one finally and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to use this all the time. And it's part of you now. And then that improves and that improves. It's like that. It's a very iterative process. None of it is very scientific.
I would get asked whenever I'd teach like kids, especially like middle schoolers, they would ask, like, how do you find your style? Like, how do you choose? Like, as if it's a choice.
And you say, shut up and put your head down, stupid kid.
Stupid moron.
Yeah.
No, instead I say, you don't. You just kind of keep drawing until it works itself out, I guess. And definitely influences will determine that. Because, like, especially as a kid, you start drawing, I drew... a lot of people like were inspired by Dragon Ball Z is a good example.
Oh yeah, lots.
I know so many professional artists now who Dragon Ball Z was like the end all be all art style.
Yep, and you can tell.
But then they've obviously evolved and changed, and now you can sometimes see it when they draw like a buff dude.
Yep.
But it's just evolved from that.
For me, it's like I can't think of his name, Joe Madura. Anyway, certain comic book artists really get their claws into some people, and then they just draw like them forever.
Yeah, mine's what's his name? You can see his influence a little bit. What's his name?
Genndy Tartakovsky.
No, the comic book artist. He does that almost the 60s-ish style.
From like the one, that really big...
Yes, the Justice League one.
Not Bruce Timm, the other guy.
The other one. Why can't I think of his name?
Bruce Timm does similar era stuff, but it's the other guy. In fact, he worked with Bruce Timm on the series, right? What's his name? He died.
He did die.
Which sucks. He was way too young.
Such a good artist.
One of the best.
Amazing.
Why can't we think of his name?
I don't know.
What was that called?
What is his name?
Justice League. Shite.
This is the worst.
Oh, it's so good.
Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say also... I
think I'm rubbing off on you today.
It's a little bit. I'm tired. I haven't slept well in a few weeks.
It's also 3:46 in the afternoon. It's not really a great time to do podcasts.
It's like the sleepy time.
Yeah.
The thing about my style that's been really funny is that I'll draw something that's like very realistic sometimes. Like occasionally I'll get in like I'm going to draw from a reference and just like paint like a very realistic thing. Yeah. And I have a friend who is always like, I can always tell when you drew something, even if it's that, even if it's not even my quote unquote style. Yeah. Sometimes just you drawing it is enough of a style giveaway.
There's also a thing to remember. What's his name? Oh, I didn't say his name. Yeah, I did. Zarek. Duh. I'm seriously out of it. Zarek, you will hate a lot of what you do. Just know that. You'll draw it and you'll go, ugh. And then a year later, you'll go, oh, that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Everyone does this.
And then, or you'll draw something and you'll love it at the moment, and then you'll look back and you'll go, later.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
all
a sign
over the
of
place.
progress.
It is a sign of progress, but it's also just the way of it. So don't let it bring you down. Just blow it off, and not a big deal. Most people that you're doing the work for, let's say you're trying to sell this book, they don't even notice what you're noticing.
Yeah.
They don't have the problem you have.
No, that's the worst.
It's really hard to remind yourself that.
Although occasionally I'll do it where I'll like post something or something and someone will go, oh, why does their eye look like that? And I'm like, I knew it. I knew someone would see.
You knew there was something wrong with their eye. Just need someone to say it.
But the best advice I can give for drawing is just try to find a way to enjoy it. Because if you enjoy it and you love it and you're having fun, it doesn't really matter.
Chat room says it was Michael Turner.
No.
Michael Turner did pass away, but it wasn't him. He was great.
What is his freaking
Bruce
name?
Timm, not George Perez. George Perez still alive, I think. I think Perez is still here.
I'm looking up Justice League comics.
Paul Dini.
That's not it.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
It's not?
That's not who I'm
Who
talking
am I thinking
about.
of?
Well,
Frontiers? It was called Frontiers.
Frontiers.
Right? DC.
Frontiers.
Comic. We're going to find
New Frontier is
New
what
Frontier.
it's called.
New Frontier.
Darwin Cook. Goodness gracious.
Son of a turd. That took forever. What were we thinking? That's such a good book, you guys. It originally came out in issues, but you can get it in a big.
We have it. It's great. There's also an animated movie of New Frontier that is very good.
I heard it was good.
It's good. And
Did they match the style right? Does it look good?
Yeah, they match the style.
I was worried about that.
Also, really, because you know how the comic has some really freaky bits. They keep all that, and it's really nice.
It's a wonderful series.
DC does great animated movies.
Yeah, no, there's one of their strengths.
Yeah.
Marvel, a little more hit and miss.
Yeah, a little wobbly.
Marvel nails it in their theatricals for the most part.
As far as a certain point.
I feel like that's all about to flip.
It does feel like that.
Yeah, it's time. I think James Gunn's got all guns loaded. GUNNs.
Yeah, the James
loaded.
guns.
The James guns are all loaded.
James's guns are loaded.
I'm stoked about that Superman. I think
it looks so fun.
I think hearing more and more about the Green Lantern series sounds awesome. Mm-hmm. They got actors I like. I think we're going to do good.
I hope so.
I think we're about to eat well on the DC side, and I think the Marvel side's fine. They just need a little. They need a little time.
They need a kick in the butt.
I don't know what's going on.
They need something to spice it up.
Well, maybe Thunderbolts could do that.
Maybe.
Hearing real good beef on that.
Yeah.
Beef.
Heavens.
Are you all right?
Sorry. I got the hiccups and I don't have any water.
Well, I have some, but it tastes like a wall.
Ugh. I don't want your wall water. Thank you.
Something wrong with it. It's really bad.
It's just your mouth. Your mouth.
Let's see. We got time for one more. You ready for one more?
Yeah, I'm ready for one more.
All right, hold on.
Are you ready?
I also had like a weird little cough since I've been there. I don't think it's like an illness type thing. It feels like a medical cough. Like I've like almost like, it's probably from all, they did have me on oxygen.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's probably it.
Dries you right up.
That's probably it. Frost, Minnesota wrote in.
Frost, Minnesota?
Well, Frost MN. I don't know what the short
Frostman.
Frostman. For the Monday show, you joked with Carter that Galentine's should be about seeing how much water you can get into a drink or get people to drink.
So dumb.
I agree. That is actually extremely dangerous. If you drink too much water, your electrolytes can become too diluted, interrupting your brain function, and it can kill you. It's basically water overdose. Well, you can overdose on water.
You drown yourself, essentially, drown your cells.
So he's right. We shouldn't.
Don't do that unless you have electrolytes with it or something.
Especially just because of my dumb wordplay.
I don't know how it goes.
Because that's the only reason I like it is Galentine's.
Yeah, gallon. Do you want to see something really disgusting and horrible?
Depends on. Oh, is this the video you sent?
This is the video. So don't play it yet. I have to set it up.
I got to pull it down. I haven't even done anything with it. Okay.
So this is the eyeball thing I was telling you about. On TikTok.
You look like you're about to pop a zit here.
I'm not.
Okay.
On TikTok, we found a video where it turns out that some people have semi-translucent eyelids where you can see their pupil through the lid.
Really?
So we tested it, and I have it, and it's so scary.
Okay.
So now watch the video. It's
I'm
horrifying.
I'm actually terrified about this. All right, let me pull it up.
It freaked me out really bad.
Let me pull it up so we can see it for real.
Yeah, that's my eyelid.
Okay.
Ignore the sound. Freaking Alicia was losing her mind.
Is that Alicia's voice
yeah.
that we're going to hear?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's Carter's eyelid. Ugh, it's gross already.
What's
on your finger? Oh, no, that's your cheek.
That's my cheek getting pushed down.
All right, here we go. What are we looking for?
Look for my pupil.
Video can't be played. This file is corrupt.
What?
Hold on. Let me do
Try it again.
Let me do it again.
That's weird. Oh, it's so weird. I could try to show it in the camera.
Here.
Do you see the dark spot? Because you can always see your eye moving because your eye's not cylindrical perfectly. It's like got a thing.
Mine doesn't do that.
You can see the dark spot of it.
Yeah.
I want to see if yours does it.
Well, maybe it does.
Here, take your glasses off and look at me.
Hold on, I'm going to do it on there.
We're going to do it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, I can see yours
Can you
too.
see it?
Yeah.
You know why? Because we have my mom's skin.
Translucent Finnish skin.
We have crepe paper skin.
Yeah, we got that Scandinavian glow.
I am gonna.
It's really weird. I think everyone should try it. You literally just like hold down your eyelid and like look around. You could see it's either dark or like you can always see it moving.
Yeah.
But if it's dark, it's like semi-translucent.
All right. Learn a little something new. This is what you guys do when you get together. They're not all partying, drinking, going to clubs.
Me and my friends are dorks.
They're checking if their eyes are see-through or not.
Watch Mickey 17, check if our eyes are see-through, and watch bad 2000s mermaid movies while eating sushi.
I would be... You live in a time where people are going to be less hard on you for things like that. Mm-hmm. I wish my 20s would have had people be less weird about me being weird. Because that's all I wanted to do, too.
Yeah.
Everybody else wants to go party and drink and do all the dumb stuff people do.
I got lucky.
And I'm like, you guys, let's go to an animation festival and then shoot fireworks.
Incredibly lucky finding my people because for most of my 20s, I have been around people who've been like, we're going to go party and drink. And I'm like, I'm going to go read a comic book inside.
Yeah, I'm going to watch some anime. See you guys later.
Well, have I told the story of the beer pong in my dorm room?
Tell the story.
It was the first week of dorm living. They were having
those girls you didn't like?
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't like me.
That's what I mean.
They were kind of mean.
They were rude. They were mean girls from, where were they? They were from like New Hampshire or something. Places. The one though, the blonde.
She was from Alaska.
She may as well have been in a movie, Mean Girls 3 or something.
Yeah, she was really mean.
Oh my gosh, she was mean.
But anyway.
I was pissed.
So it was the first week. None of us really knew each other very well. And there was a big party in the whole dorm building of like a welcome week. My campus is a dry campus, so there's no alcohol allowed.
Yeah.
So the RAs were going around the rooms confiscating alcohol. Because
wait, the whole campus or just that building?
Just that building.
Yeah, because the U, I didn't think the U was a dry. It wasn't a dry.
No. Yeah, the U is a dry campus.
Is it?
Yeah, whole thing except for the stadium.
Oh, I always thought it was. I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway.
Not that it mattered for you because you weren't going to drink anyway.
Anyway, yeah, I don't care because I'm not drinking. But the RAs are going around confiscating any booze they find.
KT's days right. He's like, ha, University of Utah dry campus. Wink. Sure.
But
supposed to be is what we mean. We know
the stadium sells booze. KT data. They can't be dry.
Well, plus students are getting what they need.
Yeah, but the stadium sells beer.
Yeah, but I mean,
it can't be a dry stadium.
But I'm saying, like in the campus, let's say on a Friday night in somebody's dorm,
you can get in trouble.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
but that doesn't stop
dry
them.
camp. No, of course. But that's the point. Anyway, the point is, my roommates started playing beer pong in the living room.
Yeah,
with beer. I, in my little nerdy self, was watching Star Trek and drawing in the next room because I'm a big dork.
I remember that.
And the RAs came in, confiscated their beer, and then it had to take everyone who was in the dorm's name. I didn't even know it was happening because I was,
so like
secluded in my little corner, like full headphones, like not paying attention. Yeah. So they come in and I'm like, what is happening? And they're like, we have to write your name. And I was like, why? They're like, because you have alcohol in your thing. And I was like, what? And then they tried to take my bottles of root beer because they looked like beer bottles. Because mom gave me root beer as like you have new dorm. Yeah. It was like a cute little present. Yeah. It was so stupid, but that just defined my entire attitude of being an adult person.
Yeah. No, I get it. Those girls are rude.
I just want to chill.
Remember when we streamed art from there a couple times?
We did stream art from there.
When your internet worked.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
Claire had never heard of an RA. Yeah, resident assistants, basically.
They're in charge of the floors and stuff and have to they're responsible for
there's an equivalent. Etiquette. There's an equivalent in the UK.
They're responsible for dorm etiquette where they go around and make sure no one's, getting in fights, or they make sure the communal fridges are fine.
Yeah. So you're talking about a dorm you might have, even co-ed dorms, you're going to have, guys, guy, girl, whatever the layout is, and there's like a kitchen and a shared area.
Yeah.
There's somebody assigned, usually a grad student.
It's usually a grad student or some higher student.
And this usually means free board for them, or free place to live. Yeah. Free, while they're still studying at the school.
Yeah.
But they're older by a couple of years usually, and now they're basically like the principal of the dorm.
Yeah.
Just keep everybody like, hey,
keep it all out of trouble.
It's 1 a.m. Lights are out.
They're the ones you call if there's a plumbing issue. You go, hey, RA, there's a plumbing issue, and then they go to whoever they need to fix it.
Yeah.
So it's like they're running it, managing it, I guess.
The legality to drink in your own room is about what university rules and what state rules.
I don't really understand it.
The University of Utah just happens to not have, or happens to be a dry campus. That's not unusual. Yeah. There are plenty of campuses that do, but there's a bunch in the states that don't.
Yeah.
You can drink like a wild person in some.
Yeah, if it's a university policy, yeah. If you lived off campus,
Yeah.
it's not like going to this college means you can't drink. It's just that on campus they will confiscate.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a movie that's a popular movie that I could point and say this is what a room, what an RA is.
I feel like popular college movies they're all like sororities and stuff.
There's something though.
Yeah, but they're all like they're never just in a dorm room. Maybe like what's it called?
Was Freaks and Geeks all high school kids?
Yeah, it was all high school.
Okay.
What's the one where she's a vampire slayer? Buffy. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Whenever they go to college, they have like a dorm with an RA.
Yeah, they had RA. That's right. Buffy had RAs.
Yeah, I don't remember most of it.
That's a good example. Van Wilder had them. Yeah, they're in everything.
They're normal.
I think in Ireland you're just meant to drink all the time.
Yeah, in Ireland they don't care.
On?
Everyone's drinking.
Yeah, get in here. They give you when you show up. They give you a tassel and a hat. They give you your room assignment and then a case of gin.
Why gin?
I don't know.
Gin isn't Irish, is it?
I'm probably making that up.
Is Irish?
Oh, they drink at 18. I thought they were 21 also. So that again depends on where you're at as well. In the States, the drinking age is not federal; it's state by state. So you have
yes. Utah has weird booze laws.
Well, our booze laws in general are, but we're still 20. This 21 is the age, and that would be true if you were in Vegas.
Oh, you know something
You'd think
cool?
Vegas would be lower,
Yeah.
just because. But like it's actually rural states where
I'm
they have
pretty
lower.
sure everyone's 21.
Isn't it? I thought there was a
I thought
couple
that
18s.
was federal.
I don't think it was federal. Is it?
I think there might be some like with parental something. I don't think it's federal.
Maybe I'm thinking of driver's licenses because that does vary.
I
You
don't
can get it
remember.
at 15 in like Idaho or something. I might be thinking of that.
I don't know. Regardless, funny driver's license thing. Speaking of getting into like Vegas and stuff, I got my ID because I don't drive. I don't have a driver's license, but I got my ID and it looks like a driver's license now. For a long time, it was like
you have it?
upright. I don't have it with me.
I want to see it. It's like long ways now.
Yeah, it's long.
I thought that the whole reason for the upright was so that they could see that
It's
you,
an ID.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no,
They changed it.
they changed it. So now I look like a normal person and not a child.
Yep. Not like some kind of special needs card carrying kid. Because that's what it'll look like.
Well, it's always so
kind of card
awkward
does
because
she
I'm just
have?
like, this is my ID.
Yeah.
It looks like a learner's permit.
looks like a TikTok video.
Yeah.
Vertical video. Everyone else is on
Vertical
YouTube.
video.
Carter's on TikTok.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the drinking age has been federal since the 80s.
Claire wants to know if you're going to be in Vegas on Saturday. She wants to come get pie and broccoli. Oof.
Is it a savory pie?
Is the broccoli and pie together? Ugh.
I don't know. What are we in Vegas on Saturday?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know when we're getting there.
I don't either.
We got a lot of prep to do before I think we even know. Some plep. I got a lot of plep. I'm seriously going to lay down after this.
Oh, pizza pie.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Or pizza, as she wrote. Dude, I love pizza. I'll go. Pizza and weed.
Broccoli.
Are they doing pizza and weed?
I understand.
Oh, weed.
Broccoli.
Oh, Carter's not really
I understand. I'm not a partaker.
Not really.
For reasons that are...
Look how lousy your dad is at taking half of one in the middle of Vegas and
I
about
have
losing his
issues.
mind. Yeah, we're both oversensitive to him.
We are over. What is the deal? Because
It's a
we're both
Johnson
like,
thing.
you'd think like, oh, we are like larger people in general. We're very tall. You'd think
Tall
we could
people.
handle stuff better.
But my dad wasn't overly tall and he had the same problem. He was sensitive to everything.
Yeah,
Even like
every medication.
Tylenol, he was sensitive to.
At the dentist, when they shoot you full of Novocaine or whatever, it messes us up.
Yeah.
It's like so weird.
Yep. It's really weird. I don't get it.
I don't know.
But she has this little bottle of like microdosey drinky thing that she kept trying to get everybody to try.
Yeah. I'm sure it works.
It's not that I don't trust it.
My issue is that I've never had a good experience.
I don't want
and
to turn
it
into a
makes me feel
leprechaun.
horrible. And it makes my whole body chemistry off. So I don't know.
Let's just pretend I didn't make that leprechaun joke.
What did you say?
I said I was afraid it would make me into a leprechaun if I sipped from her
'cause she's
microdose
Irish?
drink. Yeah, because she's Irish. See?
Because she's Irish.
Yeah. You get it?
Got it. Yeah, good one. That was a good one. I liked it.
All right. That's going to do it for the show today. Hey, guess what? Azure Skies Foreman and Kent Beard signed up on our Patreon.
Kent Beard.
Kent Beard. I like Foreman a lot too, but also Azure Skies. These are all nice names.
Foreman.
Yep. They're all awesome. They get pre-show content now every single week. They get cool stickers in the mail. I wish Carter had hers here to show, but we don't.
I know.
We have extras of some of the other ones. I don't know where those
I have
are
one
either.
on my water bottle, but I don't know where they went.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll show it next time.
It's cute.
It's very cute. You guys want it. It's a little
He's a little goblin.
Goblin?
Little goblin fella.
not a It's a goblin.
It's a goblin.
Yeah.
Although I think if you join now, you wouldn't get that one, right? Because I think Mom shipped them out.
Yes, they've already shipped.
They've been shipped. But next month
But
is
next
your
month you get your month. Don't you worry.
So if you want to join.
That's right. And those who've been there the whole time, you guys are the best because you'll have the entire collection.
If you have the entire collection, send us a message.
Photo.
What's that message line, Father?
Oh, you want that?
Yeah, that's
look
my
at you
very
with the transitions.
clean transition.
I'm very impressed. The new message line is voicecast.app/Monday. You can send voicemails and text messages there. I encourage both. Speaking of which, we do have one call.
Oh.
It's a correction.
Oh, boy.
Hi, this message is for Scott. It's a correction. On Monday's show, Scott said the kid with the tinfoil hat and signs was Kieran Culkin. That kid is actually Rory Culkin, their other brother. Just a quick correction.
There's a
Peace
third.
out.
There's so many
There's
of
a
them.
third Culkin?
Yeah, there's 3 Culkins. I completely forgot about Rory Culkin.
There's a third Culkin?
Yeah. I know.
What?
I was just a surprise to be reminded because I knew it back in the day, but I forgot all about it. So yeah, Kieran Culkin, not the Culkin kid from that, but it is Kieran Culkin who is in.
They all have the same eyeballs.
He's the roommate in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, I like Kieran Culkin.
I
He's
do
funny.
too.
He's weird.
Did you ever see season 2 of Fargo?
Nope. I've seen none of Fargo.
Nope. He's so good in that.
I've never even seen the movie.
He's not even there that long, and he's so good. You haven't seen the movie?
You know this.
I thought, was that Nick who watched it with me?
I don't know.
We're rectifying this ASAP.
Rectum.
Carter, you don't even know. Oh.
All right.
All right. I'm excited.
Yeah.
We're going to watch Fargo. I don't know when. Probably not tonight. But I am shook. For real, Tanya. Yes,
You're losing your mind.
I didn't expect to hear that out of her. I thought you'd seen it.
Nope.
This is a shame
I've
and a
seen
crime.
nothing.
That movie is one of the most important movies you'll ever see.
I know you love it. You talk about it.
And then the series is so good. All right. Well, that's
too much to watch.
That's for it. For it? That's for real it. I'm so out of it today.
Everyone wish Scott a calm and normal transition.
I'll get over it.
Not being high.
I'm gonna drink a bunch of water. I'm gonna push whatever this residual propanol is out of me.
Ew. Oh my gosh.
And then we'll be back with more. Yeah, they have a TV show, The Wraith. The Wraith. He says they have a Fargo TV show. You guys are gonna kill me tonight. There's 6 seasons of that thing.
Oh my gosh.
Go catch up. It's some of the best TV ever made.
I have to watch Severance first.
Oh. Well, get on it then, because that's a beast. All right. Oh, he's asking Carter.
Oh, did you see the he says, did you see the TV show?
I thought he said there's a TV show.
No, you can't.
I can't. I'm
Get
not
out of the
allowed.
chat.
I'm not
We're
allowed.
good.
That's
All
it.
right.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great week. See you next time.
Midget and broom and whatnot.
Once upon a time, there was a hero named you. Find the next step of your quest at frogpants.com.